Happy January 13th, everyone. You're listening to the Daily Blend, episode 173. I'm Oliver. Maya, did you know that today is actually Rubber Ducky Day in some parts of the world?
オリバー、ハロー。ラバーダッキーデー。お風呂に浮かべる黄色いアヒルのこと？ 1 月13日がそんな日なんだ。面白いね。
Exactly. It's a bit of a quirky holiday, but here in Japan, January 13th also has some serious history. Back in 1979, the very first center test for universities was held.
へえ、共通テストの前身のセンター試験。今日が始まりだったんだ。受験生にとってはアヒルで遊んでる余裕はないかもしれないけど、今の時期はみんな必死に頑張ってるよね。
Definitely. It's the middle of winter, and everyone is focused on their goals. But, believe it or not, we actually received some news this week that makes it feel like spring is just around the corner.
春がすぐそこ？まだ外はすごく寒いよ。もしかしてピンク色のニュースかな？
You guessed it. Our first story today is about the first official 2026 cherry blossom forecast. The Japan Meteorological Corporation released it on January 8th, and it's a highly anticipated announcement every year.
やっぱり1月になると最初の桜開花予想が出るもんね。Highly anticipated ってことはみんながすごく楽しみにしてたってこと？
That's right. When we say something is highly anticipated, it means people have been waiting for it with a lot of excitement and eagerness. Think of a big movie release or a new product. For people in Japan, the Sakura forecast is exactly that.
なるほどね。みんなが待ち望んでいたっていうニュアンスなんだ。それで2026年の開花はいつ頃になりそうなの？
Well, because March is expected to be warmer than usual, we're looking at an early bloom across the country. In Tokyo, the first flowers are predicted to open around March 20th.
3月20日、例年より早いね。アーリーブルームっていうのは文字通り早い開花って意味でいいのかな？
Yes, exactly. A bloom is when a flower opens, so an early bloom means the flowers are opening their petals sooner than the historical average. Last year was a bit late in some areas, but 2026 is looking like it will start quite early.
へえ、今年は早まりそうなんだね。3月20日に開花して満開になるのはいつ頃？
Full bloom in Tokyo is expected by March 27th. The forecast covers over 1,000 spots using AI and historical data. It's a huge deal because it signals the peak season for tourism and hanami parties.
ピークシーズンか。一番盛り上がる書き入れ時みたいな感じかな。
Spot on. The peak season is the period of highest activity or the most popular time for a specific event. For cherry blossoms, it's those few days when the trees are at their most beautiful and the parks are most crowded.
なるほど。観光業の人たちにとっても重要な時期だよね。もうホテルの予約も増えてるみたいだし、私も早めに計画を立てなきゃ。
You should. It's amazing how this news changes the mood from the depths of winter to the excitement of spring. But while we wait for the pink flowers, there is something incredible happening up north in the white snow.
北の方で白。あ、北海道の札幌雪まつりのことだね。
Exactly. Construction has officially begun for the 77th Sapporo Snow Festival, which starts on February 4th. And Maya, I think you'll like this. There's a massive Gundam statue this year.
ガンダム、すごそう。ニュースで見たけど、もう作り始めてるんだよね。
Yes, the sculptures are already taking shape in Odori Park. The self-defense force and volunteers are moving thousands of tons of snow to build a medium-sized Z Gundam.
テイキングシェイプって形になってきているっていうことね。
Precisely. We use taking shape when something starts to look like its final form as it's being made. At first, it's just a pile of snow, but now you can see the outline of the Gundam. It's taking shape.
どんどん完成に近づいていくワクワク感が伝わる表現だね。ガンダム以外にはどんな石像があるの？
There'll be sculptures from popular anime like Oshi no Ko too. With over 200 ice and snow creations, the festival is expected to draw a crowd of over 2 million visitors.
200万人。さすが世界的なイベントだね。ドローアクラウドっていうのは、たくさんの人を引きつける、集めるってことかな？
Yes, to draw a crowd means to attract a large number of people. Whether it's a street performer or a massive festival, if it's interesting, it will draw a crowd.
確かに、そんなに大きな石像が並んでたらみんな見に行きたくなるよね。細かいデザインとかもすごそう。
Oh, definitely. The artists use tools to carve very intricate designs into the ice and snow. It's not just big blocks, they include tiny details on the characters' faces and clothes.
イントリケットデザインか。すごく細かくて複雑なデザインのことだね。雪で作るのにそんなに細かくできるなんて職人技だな。
It really is. These sculptures help boost the economy in Hokkaido by bringing in so many tourists who enjoy the local seafood and nightly illuminations. It's a massive operation.
経済効果もすごいんだね。冬の北海道、寒いけど美味しいものもたくさんあるし、一度はあの迫力ある石像を間近で見てみたいな。
It's a fantastic experience. Well, before we wrap up today's episode, let's quickly review the expressions we used.
はい、復習タイムだね。今日も便利な表現がたくさんあったからしっかり確認しよう。
First was highly anticipated. It means something that people are looking forward to with a lot of excitement.
highly anticipated 待ち望まれていた高い期待のっていう意味だったね。
Second was early bloom. This refers to flowers opening their petals sooner than the usual date.
early bloom 例年より早い開花のことだね。
Third was peak season, the period when something is at its busiest or most popular.
peak season ピーク時とか繁忙期っていう意味だね。
Fourth was taking shape. This is used when something starts to look like its final form as it's being made.
taking shape 形になってきた、具体化してきたっていう時に使うね。
Fifth was draw a crowd, to attract a large number of people to a place or event.
draw a crowd 観衆を集める、人を引きつけるっていうことだね。
And sixth was intricate design. This describes something very detailed and complicated.
intricate design 複雑で凝ったデザイン、精巧なデザインっていう意味だね。
Great job. Try using these when you talk about your spring or winter plans.
ぜひ使ってみてね。オリバー、今日もありがとう。それではまた次回。
Thanks for listening, everyone. See you in the next episode.